Quick question. When someone asks you about your last trip, do you say, I went to a famous tourist place and I took photos? Yeah, that's exactly what 90% of English learners say. And that's exactly why you sound like a textbook, not a real person. Here's the truth nobody told you. Native speakers use a completely different set of phrases when they talk about travel. Phrases your school didn't teach, phrases your app skipped, phrases that make you sound like you actually belong in the conversation. By the end of this video, you'll talk about travel like a native, guaranteed. You'll have 5 phrases locked in, your pronunciation drilled, and your confidence through the roof. So, grab your headphones, find a quiet spot, and get ready to speak out loud. Whispering doesn't work. I mean it. Let's go. All right.
Oh my God, you're back. How was it?
Honestly, best trip of my life. I'm still kind of jet lagged, though.
I bet. You caught a red eye, didn't you?
Yeah, never again. I mean, it's cheaper, sure, but my body is wrecked.
Okay, so spill. Did you hit all the famous spots?
Kinda. We did the main stuff for like a day, but honestly, most of it was just a total tourist trap.
Oh, I knew it. Overpriced and packed, right?
Exactly. Like $20 for a tiny coffee. Lines everywhere. So after day 1, we just winged it.
Wait, you didn't plan anything?
Nope. Zero plan. We just walked, asked locals, took random buses, and dude, best decision ever.
That's the only way to travel, you know?
Right? So we ended up in this tiny village like 2 hours off the beaten path, and I'm telling you, it was unreal.
Wait, like Instagram unreal or actually unreal?
Actually unreal. No tourists, no English menus, nothing. Just locals doing their thing.
That sounds amazing. Where'd you crash?
Oh, we were roughing it. Like a hostel with no AC, a shared bathroom, the works.
Oof, yeah, I could not.
Honestly, that was half the fun. You meet people, you're not stuck in some boring hotel watching Netflix.
I mean, I hear you, but I'm more of a splurge on a nice room kind of girl.
Yeah, I know you are, princess.
Excuse me?
I'm kidding. Look, you would have loved the food, though.
Was it cheap?
Dirt cheap, like a full meal for $3.
Shut up.
I'm telling you, you gotta go.
Okay, I'm sold. When are we going back?
Let's go. All right, let's break down the 5 native phrases hidden in that conversation. These are the ones you have to lock in. Phrase number 1, catch a red eye. In the dialogue, Sarah said, "You caught a red eye, didn't you?" What it really means? To take an overnight flight that arrives early in the morning. When do natives use it? Casually, with friends or coworkers, usually when they're complaining about being tired or saving money on flights. Here's another real-life example. I caught a red-eye from LA to New York, and I haven't slept in 20 hours. You won't hear this in a classroom, but you'll hear it everywhere in real life. Phrase number 2, tourist trap. Mike said, most of it was just a total tourist trap. What it really means? A place that looks exciting but is overpriced, crowded, and not authentic. Natives use it all the time when they're talking about travel, at dinner, on social media, or warning friends. Real-life example. Don't eat near the main square. It's a tourist trap. You won't hear this in a classroom, but you'll hear it everywhere in real life. Phrase number 3, wing it. Mike said, we just winged it. What it really means? To do something without a plan. Just figure it out as you go. Natives use it for travel, presentations, cooking, dating, basically any time you're improvising. Real-life example. I didn't study for the test. I'm just gonna wing it. You won't hear this in a classroom, but you'll hear it everywhere in real life. Phrase number 4, off the beaten path. Mike said, a tiny village 2 hours off the beaten path. What it really means? A place far from where most tourists go. Hidden, quiet, unusual. Natives use it in travel stories, when recommending hidden gems, or in social media captions. Real-life example. If you want a real experience, go somewhere off the beaten path. You won't hear this in a classroom, but you'll hear it everywhere in real life. Phrase number 5, roughing it. Mike said, we were roughing it. What it really means. Living without comfort or luxury, in basic conditions, on purpose. Natives use it for camping, budget travel, backpacking stories, and sometimes humorously, like, our heater broke, we've been roughing it for a week. Real-life example, no hot water for 3 days. We were really roughing it. You won't hear this in a classroom, but you'll hear it everywhere in real life. Quick pronunciation tip. Natives don't say, caught a red-eye. They say it like one word, caught a red-eye. That little linking trick? It's the difference between sounding like a learner and sounding like a local. Try it. Caught a red-eye. Caught a red-eye. Now you've got it. Here's the mistake almost every learner makes. They say, I traveled to Italy last summer for tourism. Stop. Nobody says that. Natives just say, I went to Italy last summer. Or, even better, I did a quick trip to Italy last summer. The word tourism sounds like a government brochure. Drop it. You're a person, not a travel agency. Okay.
Pop quiz time. Pick the most natural answer. Yeah, I didn't book anything in advance. I just blank the whole trip. Option A, organized. Option B, winged it. Option C, traveled. Say your answer out loud now. 3, 2, 1. The answer is B, winged it. I winged the whole trip. That's how a real native says it. Organized is the textbook robot answer. Traveled doesn't even fit grammatically. Homework. Drop your own sentence using wing it in the comments. I read every single one. Yes, every one. And I'll reply to my favorites.
Okay, real talk. If you actually spoke out loud during this video, you just did more than 95% of English learners ever do. Seriously, that's how fluency happens. But here's the truth. You only learned 5 phrases today. Natives use hundreds when they talk about travel. So I packed the next 100, yes, 100, into one resource. It's called the 100 Native Travel Phrases Pack, PDF plus audio. Every single phrase comes with the exact meaning, when natives actually use it, a real-life example, and a native speed audio clip so you can shadow it perfectly. No fluff, no filler. Just the phrases that'll make people stop you mid-conversation and say, wait, where did you learn English? The link is pinned in the comments and in the description. Tap it now, start with the first 10 today, and watch how fast your travel English changes. Your future fluent self is one click away. See you inside.